Welcome to the first episode of the Sohria Alexander Show. I know many people have been asking, when will Soso be back? Well, good things take time. You do not rush good things. So I am here with you. Welcome, everyone, to my new show, the Sohria Alexander Show. And we are in the Christmas season, and we are going to try our best to make you happy. We are going to, try to calm the situation down, because I know many of us, may be going through the trials of lives, the daily rigors of this life. So I am here to cheer you up. So how have you guys been doing? There's been a lot going on in my country, St. Lucia, and also throughout the world, wherever you are watching me. Welcome and thank you for joining me. Now today, what I really want to speak to you about is your mental health. Because we find during the festive season that so many people are stressed. So many people want to do too much too soon. And we know that the global financial crisis is bearing down on our pocketbooks. We all can safely say that our dollars in the bank has dwindled, or may not dwindle, but may be the same. But our spending power is less because the cost of goods have increased. And with that, we have to make changes. And I know many people are into the Christmas season. Many people love the Christmas season, and there is nothing wrong with that. But the reality is you have to sit and you have to say to yourself, what I could have done 2 or 3 years ago, I cannot do that in 2022. Now, this is the conversation that we need to have, honest conversation, so you as an individual will not feel depressed, anxious, lonely, because what you had before is no longer. So don't sweat the small stuff. Do not sweat the small stuff. Stay focused in terms of survival, because we all are in survival mode, but Christmas can still be very, very, very exciting. Now, I'm just going to encourage you. We have a wonderful giveaway. Now, we are on 93.2 FM, Liberty 93.2 FM. We're on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and we're on my Facebook page. And hopefully by January, we will also be on television, Liberty Television. We will be there. So you have many areas or many platforms where you can view this wonderful show. Now, don't sweat the small stuff. So therefore, let me just read something to you that could give you a sense of what I am speaking about. The Christmas season is meant to be a time of joy. But for many people, it can be a time of stress, anxiety, disappointment, loneliness. Christmas comes with high expectations of perfect, happy families, enjoying luxurious celebration and gifts. But not all of us are able to live up to those ideals. For those who have recently lost a loved one, Christmas can intensify feelings of grief and sadness. Some people experience feelings of isolation, financial pressures, or increased family conflict that can make this a very stressful time of year. I say all this so that you would know that you are not the only one throughout the globe who may be lonely, who may be anxious, who may be financially depressed. When you know you're not the only one in the situation, you should have some hope. You should have some hope that you can move on. Excuse me. Now, in my case, I lost my mother October 3rd, and her birthday is on Christmas Day. But I have purpose in myself, and you gotta be mentally strong. I have purpose in myself not to be sad, but to remember her in her good times. So when I speak to you, I am speaking from a point of knowing what you may be going through. It is okay. It is okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel sad. But sometimes people drag themselves to do things that they are not able to do. You must be realistic with your life. You must be realistic with yourself. Especially Christmas time, and as I said, some people feel isolated. Now, if you are feeling isolated, I will tell you some stuff you can do. And not only you, who may be feeling isolated, financially depressed, or have no family. I believe the time is now, and I believe the time has come when we as a people, don't matter where you live throughout the world, we as a people need to start caring about each other, not only at Christmas. Because at Christmas, I see all the hampers, I see all the this, I see all the that coming through. All right? But at Christmas time, we can also be a light to somebody. So we can say, all right, let me give a smile to that person. Let me give a hello. Or you may have never spoken to that neighbor or somebody. Let me tell you, there are people just dying for you to say hi to them. There are people dying for you just to say hello to them. Because, you know, some people, just the hello or the hi, they will get into conversation with you. It can even be a case where this person, you allow them or you give them that hope in life that there are good people. We all don't have to be about the materialistic things of this life. Love conquers all. So some people are lonely. If we know of others who don't have families or people who are just alone, let us invite them. Say, I'm going to come over for, some eggnog, or for something to eat, or for lunch or breakfast, dinner, whatever. And you will see how much value you have placed into that person. Many people are lonely, but they're not bad people. All they need is for you to say hi, hello, and have a conversation. Now, at Christmas time, everybody's under pressure. Can you imagine? Can you imagine such a joyous time of year and everybody is so stressed? Everybody is so on edge. Stop. Inhale. Exhale. Sit for a while. And just stay quiet for a few minutes. We all have to be there for each other. Now, another thing I find is that you must know your situation. The Christmas tradition, I'm going to put on the screen for you. The Christmas tradition, the Christmas must-haves according to tradition. Who say you must have that? You have life. You have health. You have strength. That is enough. You may not have 10 or even $5,000 in a bank account, but you have this, and this is more than having 5 or 10,000 in a bank account, and you are healthy, and you can walk, you can talk, right? You can see, you can hear. This is so much to be thankful and grateful for. But the Christmas must-haves according to tradition. If I don't have the Christmas tree, I'm not happy. I must have this beautiful Christmas tree. Every year, some people throw out their Christmas trees and they throw out the decorations and they go to the stores, buy a new Christmas tree, or they buy new decorations. I don't do that. I have a white Christmas tree and I have all my decorations there, and that is what I'm going to put. If I don't feel like putting Christmas tree, I don't put it. Do not be pressured because you see your neighbor or you see your friends or you see it on TV that you must have a Christmas tree. No. Stay within your quiet circle and do what is best for you. You must have the Christmas lights, the fruit and plain cake, the ham, the turkey, the stew pork, the chicken. Don't ask about the new curtains. Everybody wants new curtain in their house. Now think of it money-wise, penny-wise. Every year you are buying new curtains to put in your house. Who do you think you are making happy when you spend all that money? You can recycle your curtains, you could recycle your decorations, your trees, whatever you have, you can recycle them. That's what I did. So I was just saying to myself, okay, because I will be honest with you, I haven't purchased curtains for maybe I bought panels, but I haven't purchased curtains for the past 10 years. I recycle what I have. And then I just said to myself, okay, maybe I might just get, some curtains just to spice it up. But it's not a must. Do not force yourself to live up with the Joneses. The Joneses have their money and they know how they make their money. Do not take your little $100 to go and buy curtains and then what? Come the new year, you will need that money. And curtains is a big thing. Every year, some people change it because I'm like, change your curtains every year. The macaroni pie, the wine, the jack of diamonds, the eggnog, the ice cream, new shoes and clothes. Do not ask about new shoes and clothes. Come Christmas and the new year, in my country, St. Lucia, St. Lucians are millionaires come Christmas and New Year's. They like to go about shopping to look good and whatever. Now, nothing is wrong with that, but you have to play your part. Remember, we are not living in the times 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. From 2020 up until now, 2022, which has been the roughest year, the roughest year for everybody in the world. Even businesses are complaining. Everybody is complaining. Imagine going to the supermarket. It is almost bordering on what is happening here. So why would you want to still live in 2015 or 2014 when right now in 2022 we are in a different dispensation, and financially many people throughout the world are going through the rigors of cutting, okay, can I pay this bill this month, or can I not pay this bill, or can I leave this out from my grocery list? Can I go to the doctor? So you have to look at what is now. You have to look at what is now compared to 2014, 2012, and live within what we have. And also, they're like the gifts. If you cannot afford to give your children, your family, the gifts you once used to give, then don't give them. Don't give the gifts. Sit your children down, or whoever you like to give the gifts, your family, whatever, grandparents, parents, whatever, sit them down and say, hey, this is not 2012. Things have changed. The prices of groceries and everything have just gone skyrocketed. So I have decided, instead of gifts, that we buy food and we have food to eat and we buy a little drink or whatever and we have each other. You need to sit and have that conversation with your family, with your children. And do not be ashamed to say to your children, no matter how young they are, or how old, you sit with them and you say, listen, I used to make $5,000 a month, and that $5,000 could have given us so much, but right now, $5,000 is like $2,000. You need to sit and have those conversations with your family. And I believe when you do those things, you will lower the expectation. You will lower the expectation of your family and other people. Because when people feel, oh, I'm going to get the biggest this, the biggest that. No. You let them understand what time of day it is. It's a different dispensation. Now, I want to show you a little video I saw on Facebook. It's really in keeping with the season. It's funny. I think we need to laugh more. We need to be, more supportive of each other, because we understand what has happened in the world. The world has basically gone south. So take a listen to this nice video.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now, I am here again, to just try to soften the mood, because I know it has been a trying year for each and every one of us. There is no escaping. It has been a very trying year. And, I am here to give you a little joy, a little peace, and calm the situation down. Now, I made my website live. You go to SohriaAlexander.com. I have made my website live so everybody can go on there to see what is happening. All right? And you need to go through that site and read, because I am going to give some prizes away, right? Christmas giveaways. I'm going to give some prizes away. And if you do not go to that website, you may not be able to answer the questions. Remember, the show is the Sohria Alexander Show. And, I'd like to thank all the sponsors who sponsored the gifts and really nice stuff. Really, really nice stuff. And we have a number of gifts. I'm not going to tell y'all all the gifts. So y'all just come and watch the show for gifts. I want you to come and watch the show because you love Sohria Alexander. You want to hear what Soso is saying, and you want to be part of the show because it's a show to really uplift and try to get each and every one of us in the right frame of mind so we can handle situation irrespective of what situation there is. So you need to go to that website. You need to understand who is Sohria Alexander, because if you do, you would be able to understand, right, who Sohria is, and you'll be en courant with answering the questions, right? Because people, we really have to spread joy, and it is amazing during the Christmas season. It's amazing how many people was just so willing to sponsor, willing to give. It was just so refreshing. So, some of my sponsors were like, "What do you want, Susu?" They were like, "What do you want, Susu? Tell me what you want." And I me, I am kind of conservative. I don't like to go overboard, but I think I'll start going overboard with some of my sponsors because it's like, "What is it you want, girl?" And I said, okay. I said, "Oh, no problem. We'll get prepared for you." So I'm not going to tell you all the prices. The prices are really nice. And, some of my silent sponsors that don't want me to say anything about them, thank you for all the support, for all the help, putting this wonderful show together. Hosting and creating a show like this is very costly. So I want to thank all my silent sponsors who have been sponsoring and making sure that Soso come out there and bring joy to you. I do appreciate that. And we also have, as you could see at the bottom of my live, my signature move, buy me a coffee. You can go in there to buy me a coffee. You can click on the link, and also when you go to my website, it pops up. So we are high tech. We're doing everything high tech. So the gist of the show is to bring joy. In the December month, I hope I can roll out all those gifts by December. Or if I see I have too many gifts, because I will be coming on, let me tell you, I'll be coming on Mondays at 8:30 and Wednesdays at 8:30. This is because of the Christmas season. We'll come on twice in the week, and thereafter we will decide if we're going to put another day in it, because it is so refreshing when I walk the streets of Castries, the city of Castries, wherever I go. The love and the appreciation. People say, so we miss you, we miss you, we miss you, we miss you. Well, I am here, so take part. And remember to tell your friends that we on Liberty FM 92.3. You can catch us there, and also will be on television very soon by Liberty TV by January. And you can catch me on my YouTube channel and right here on Facebook. So I think that I am in a giving mood. Should I? Mr. Producer, should I give them something? Mr. Producer, you take the oh my God. Mr. Producer is putting the music on, so you know what that means. Mr. Producer is putting the music on. And the giveaway is a pedicure compliments Ojo's Spas. Ojas Spa. I hope I pronounced it good. Ojas Spa. They're located in Rodney Bay. And when I asked for the sponsorship, the gives like, we'll give you a pedicure. And right away, I have used them and they're very nice. Okay, very professional. My sons have used them, I've used them, they're very good. So the giveaway is going to be a pedicure compliments Ojas Spa. Okay, so they do a lot of stuff. So their number is there, so you can call them. So thank you very much to the management of Ojas Spa. I hope I'm pronouncing the name properly. So, what is the question? Let me tell you how I'm going to go about doing this. Let me tell you. I am going to ask the question, and you need to answer. You just place the answer in the chat. I know you're nervous like hell. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask the question and you guys are going to put it in the chat. So I am stalling you because I gave you a hint a while ago. Now this is why I placed on my platform this is why I placed on my platform my website. Now, for those listening to me on Liberty FM 92.3, my producer just corrected me, 92.3. For those listening on Liberty FM, let me tell you what you have to do. You can send your correct answer, but those on Liberty FM, well, right now, you would know that there is a website, SohriaAlexander.com, that you need to go there and read about Sohria. So you would have to send your answer via WhatsApp. You know, everybody has WhatsApp. Send it to 715-9458. Now, this is the business account. This is not my personal account, people. See, a lot of people sending hi here today. This is not my personal account. This is my business account. So, you would send your response via WhatsApp to 715-9458. Now, here we go. Now, before I give y'all the question, I think we should play the video of the guy dancing in his bathroom, and he's actually a Grenadian. So let us give him a little airplay, and maybe that will play the clip a little while. That will give you a little chance to go to SohriaAlexander.com. I'm going to ask the question in a bit.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man.
Get ready, get ready. We are getting ready to ask you the question. Remember, I said that you would have to put the correct answer in the chat. I am going to give you a simple one because since this is my first episode of Sohria Alexander, I want to be very, how will I say it? I want to be very kind, very sweet with you. I don't want to be hard. But okay, here we go. What should I ask you? I'm gonna be good to you today. I'm gonna ask you first. It is. Okay. Here we go. What is the day, month, and year Sohria Alexander was born? What is the date, month, and year Sohria Alexander was born? I am going to ask you it one more time, so I did it 3 times. What is the date, month, and year Sohria Alexander was born? Now put your answers in the chat. I'm not going to tell you if you're right. I'm not going to tell you if you are wrong. I'm going to do nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. We are going to announce the winner, all right, on our next show. So you have to be sure you tune in. So your giveaway is a lovely pedicure from Oja Spa, and they're located in Rodney Bay. Okay, and they're very good, as I said, because I've used them, my sons have used them, and they are very good. And we really want to say thank you to them. You know, it is wonderful that they took the time to sponsor the show, Sir Alexander's show. It is just fantastic, and we wish them all the best in their business. And write your answers. I'm not telling you all nothing. I am not telling you all if you all are right. If you're I'm saying nothing to y'all. We're saying absolutely nothing to y'all. Nothing to y'all. So write your answers. Write your answers. And remember, those on Liberty FM, you know where to send it. We gave you the number. Send it there, because we want everybody to take part. And those on YouTube also, I have not forgotten you. All right? But when we go on television, how we do now? When we go on television, you people have to find me WhatsApp. Okay, y'all can do WhatsApp just like that, right? WhatsApp. So for the YouTube people, you can go ahead, write the answers. Write your answer. You know, I'm bringing chair to you. So imagine you sitting in that nice chair and you're having that nice pedicure. Your toes. And let me tell you something. And a lot of people don't know that one part of your body that you really need to take care of are your feet. There's a lot of stress in your feet and in your hands. So somebody's going to sit back and get those nice feet massage, and and then you do your nice pedicure. There are so many other lovely gifts, I should have kept all those gifts for myself. But no, I can't. And even for some of you who may be stressed for a little cash here and there, you can have a good Christmas, because Sir Alexander went out and made the sponsor her. So my people, let us just segue for a bit, and let's just talk about safety. And especially during the festive season, we have to be very careful. And especially you find that during the Christmas season, many houses are burnt down. And this is avoidable, because what people need to understand, if you have Christmas lights, right, in your house, you cannot leave your Christmas lights on. You cannot leave the lights in the Christmas tree on. Yeah, they look all pretty and whatever, but things can happen. You should not even go to bed with your Christmas tree or your nice little lights in your house on. It is nice, it gives you that nice comfy feeling, but when you go to bed, ensure you have those things off. Another tip again is that I know the ladies are baking like crazy. I know some of the ladies bake on Christmas Eve, and they clean and they do all sorts of things. You do not need to do that. You do not need to stress yourself out to do that, because I am somebody, I love cooking. I love cooking, and like some people say they cook for a week. I can't do that. I cook every day. And if you see I order stuff, is because maybe I'm a little under the weather. But most of the time, I cook my food. So here's what I did. And I always bake too. Here's what I did. And sometimes you have to treat yourself. Sometimes you have to forget everybody else, people, ladies, especially the ladies. The men too, you know. My men, you all need to take care of yourself too, because you'll work to give the wifeys, the girlfriends, the children, all the money. But you need to take a little time, you know. And men, let me just add this in: men, you are entitled to have a pedicure. You are entitled to do your nails. You are entitled to get a massage. Don't say because you are a man. No. I want my men to realize you got to take care of yourself too. Now, let's get back to the cakes. So what I said to myself from last year, because every year I baking, and I said I'm tired. So what I said to myself, there was this gentleman, he was sending the flyers about his wife baking cakes and different stuff. So I decided to try her, because my cake, especially the plain cake, I'm not a fruit cake person. The plain cake has to be a certain way, a certain texture. So I said, okay. I inquired about her privately behind her back, and some people said, okay, so she's great. So I decided, let me buy a fruit cake and a plain cake from her. And to my surprise, it was so delicious. So that was one way. That's Mrs. LeBon. Good night to you. And this is one way, right? I gave myself a little break. So then I messaged again. I said, I would like cakes for this season. And I bought myself the plain cake and a fruit cake. So that is one way of giving me, as a mother, a little time for myself to say, okay, I don't need to go bake, put in oven, wait. So you two ladies, I know you take care of your husband, your children, or your boyfriend, your significant other, or whatever. You understand? I know you take care of them. You two need to say, hey, listen. And this is why I say you need to sit with your family. You just sit with whoever you are with and say, hey, listen, I need me time too. And standing up on my feet to do X, Y, Z. So you two, you may not be able to order fruit and a plain cake, but order what you can and enjoy it with your family. You will appreciate So telling you that. You will appreciate So telling you that. Let me tell you why. It's going to give you time to do something else. Now, if you like me, you like to cook, it will give you time to season your food, to prepare other things, or maybe sit down with your family, watch a movie. So let us stop living our lives to please other people. Do what is right for you, because at the end of the day, all you have is you. So you need to take that time, sit and relax. Christmas Eve, you find most people, because what I said to myself, right? What I said to myself, I am not going to be doing it like a lot of people. I don't know the other countries. You could tell me throughout the world if you do that. Most people, Christmas Eve, that's when they're cleaning, washing, cooking, doing everything. Take that time. Take that time to gather the family, whether it's your husband or your whoever. Take that time and watch a nice movie. All right? You could have your little pork stewing, your chicken, your little thing. Sit and watch a movie. Do some eggnog. Do something. And the irony of all this is we kill ourselves to beautify our home, and nobody passes. Nobody passes for a drink. Nobody passes for a piece of cake. Nobody does anything. I don't know in the outskirts of St. Lucia if people still go around to each other's house and eat and do stuff. But where I live, nobody does that. So take that time and don't be bothered. Don't be bothered if other family members or friends are having things and you're not included. Don't be bothered with that. stay in your little cocoon with your family and enjoy Christmas. Stop living up to people's expectations. And another thing, when it's Christmas times, and as I said, we're not living in 2012, we're living in another dispensation, 2022. There are many advertisements asking you to take loans for Christmas. You need to realize that the greatest cancer throughout the world is debt. Debt causes stress, anxiety, and unhappiness. So if you know that you took your salary and your salary can only give you food, and you cannot go buy all the gifts, the new stove, the new dish to take, don't do that. And people must know how to reduce their stress level. Focus on you. Look at you. What you need and not what you think other people think that you need. So do not be or go into debt for the season. Also budget. And let me tell you, even when I write a list, I have stopped writing lists to go to the supermarket. Write list, do not write list. When I reach checkout counter, it's like, what did I buy? And I'm going to be honest with you. 5 years ago, the amount of money I am spending in groceries, if I was spending that money, now I'll be going home with so many baskets, so many bags, I wouldn't have to go back to the supermarket for another month. So focus on you and not what people, you see this one, you see people painting their house. Do you need to paint your house? Even if the house needs painting, are you going to stretch yourself thin, go get loan just to look nice? Who are you painting your house for? Nobody ain't coming by you. Who are you beautifying the house for? Nobody's asking you to keep your house untidy. I'm not saying that. I'll never say that. But who is really coming by you after all? So you need, and this is why I felt compelled to do my first show, so people could set the tone for their own selves. Now, for instance, look at this dress I am wearing. This is my birthday dress. And my first show started in the joyous Christmas season. I could have gone on Amazon and purchased another dress, maybe for 50, 60 US. I have only worn this dress once. Why should I go and buy other dresses? Let me tell you something. The rich people, Mark Zuckerberg, this gentleman wears almost the same thing every day, and he shows you what he has, his jeans, his long sweaters, and that's it. Who are we for us to decide that every occasion we have to go, we need new clothes? You will not be able to have a savings or push yourself forward if every time you want to buy a new clothes. I've worn this only once for my birthday. So I came on today and I said, it's the Christmas season, I'm wearing it again. Live within your means. Do not want to be like the Joneses. Live within your means. If you have to go to the staff party this year, and I know this show is going to touch a lot of people because I speak reality. I am not speaking like someone who doesn't know the struggles we all go through. You have to go to the staff party. If you have like 3 parties, because sometimes you have to go to your own staff party, and sometimes a friend invites you to a staff party. Sometimes you have to go to your husband or your boyfriend or whoever staff party. So you mix and match. You get something like it's the festive season. White gets dirty. You can get a plain black dress and then you doll it up. Right? Or you can get a blue dress or a green dress, the Christmas season, and you doll it up. You do not have to change every time or buy something. Like, for instance, me, I love my scarf. Okay, I love scarves, and maybe that's where I will go the extra mile and buy a scarf. A scarf is, next to nothing on Amazon. But to go buy a dress just to, who you looking nice for? If whoever you are going with is satisfied with how you look, you clean, you're nice, you're going to wear the dress a million times, what do you care with the opinions of other people? I saw her last time with that dress. I saw her last time with that shoe. But there you know that you have saved yourself maybe about $400 that could take you into the new year where you are able to be comfortable. Don't put yourself in debt. Think of your situation. Look at your situation and gauge from there. Do not gauge on my life because you do not know the details of my life. Oh, I see so with those lovely earrings, this lovely. No, don't want what I have. What you should want from anybody is the keys to success, how to push you forward. And the way to go forward, those rich people do not spend money all the time, you know. They spend their money on food, I can tell you that. They love food. But you will not see them wearing clothes, changing clothes every time like that. And even if you see those Hollywood stars changing their clothes and having all those nice clothes, most of these clothes are given to them when they go into the Grammys and this and that to showcase the clothes. They don't buy it, the jewelry to showcase it. So this is why I say never try to be something you're not. Never try to be somebody else. You're gonna fail miserably. And we have to be very, I know for instance, I'm talking about safety. Ladies, especially ladies, there's a gentleman I'll have to bring on my show, and he's on my Facebook wall. He interacts with me. He has a security company, and I was saying to him on my wall, we were just conversing, and I said to him, you know, sometimes we want to go out, but as ladies, or I want to go out, and I'm not gonna do it. And then he said he has a escort service, you know, his armed security guards that could go with you, and the price is quite reasonable. Ladies, 5 of you wanna go out for the season, there's nothing wrong going out, but try to get security for yourselves, because it is literally crazy everywhere in the world, not only in St. Lucia, everywhere in the world. So you have to think of your safety first. Be careful how you drive, and ladies in the night, and that goes for my men too. When you drive, even more so for the men, because the men believe they're macho, nothing's gonna happen to them. You can't take that risk. When you're going out in the evening and you drive, even in the day, lock all your doors, bring up your windows, lock your windows, and drive. Stop for no one. Go about your business. Safety first. I know some people have regretted to say, oh my God, if I knew. It's better you secure yourself, your car, your vehicle, and you're gone about your business, and you're safe. Be very, very safe. Be very, very careful. Be very, very vigilant during this festive season, even at your home. Always try to have the police department number on speed dial. Protect yourself at all costs. When I mean at all costs, I mean legally. Don't go and do nothing illegal. And then come say, so ask you to do that. Nah. so would never ask you to do anything illegal. So like, you know, and it's all boils down to your mental health, strength. Because my mom passed, Christmas Day is a day. I could have really been down, but I said, no, you're gonna remember the good times, remember her, because you still have to live. Even after a death of a loved one, you still have to live. So I'm here to encourage you. That's what the show is about, to encourage you. to show you that reality. I'm not coming here and pretend to you, oh, everything is good. No, you got to get it together for yourself. Nobody's going to get it together for you but yourself. So if you know the ladies and husband, you know we like to shop on Amazon Prime. But dear ladies, I know there was one there was one of my followers, Nigella. Nigella said, oh, yo, so I don't want to go and see my cart. I have in my cart too, but I cut in eyes for my cart on Amazon. You know, but you must be able to be savvy enough to manage your monies. So when January 2023 comes, you have money. When January 2023 comes, you have money. Let us do well by not pretending or putting our hat where our hands cannot reach. There is so much to be thankful for. There is so much to be grateful for. Don't sweat the small stuff. They're not important. You do not have lights for Christmas tree, that's fine. You don't have a Christmas tree, that's fine. But you have life, you have health, you have strength. That's enough. That's enough to make you sing and shout. Don't put your, let me tell you, we have to do what we have to do. We have to do. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put the giveaway one more time for, maybe, some of you all like to come late. One more time, and then I will read the question while the giveaway is on the screen. Okay, the question was, what is the month, what is the day, what is the date, the month, and the year that Sohria Alexander was born? What is the date, the month, and the year Sohria Alexander was born? Okay, and what I want to leave with you, let us be part of the change in our country, wherever you live. Let us be part of the change that we do not add to the statistics. Let us be kind. Let us be loving. Let us be caring. Let us be nurturing. Now, this was my first episode with you. Christmas, so you see how, I just made it mellow and then gave you some advice and thing. However, there are lots of prizes to be won. And again, thanks to Ojo Spas for sponsoring the pedicure. Thank you, and to all my other sponsors that give me so many gifts. I would really like to say thank you. And don't forget, we also have my brand, Buy Me a Coffee, that you can go there and support me, buy coffees. It's also on the website. Visit my website. You'll learn about Soso. Many people, don't know many things about Soso because I'm not one to boast and say things. But I put a few things there that I could have put on the website, but I just throw that in there. So I love you guys. Be good and be sure to tune in on Wednesday at 8:30 on Liberty FM. Tune in, YouTube, and Facebook. Love y'all. Bye.